been good enough. But even so, I think, if India bowl first, Australia have got the batting power to produce 350. And that then puts a lot of pressure on India, because when you're chasing at such a rate and you've got to go from early in your innings, and with the Australian bowling being stronger than the Indian bowling, I think they're still going to be under the hammer that way. So maybe they'll try, if they win the toss, maybe they'll try that tactic of chasing. But I don't. The way they're playing at the moment and the way they're going about it, I don't see them winning, even if they're chasing.
Do you think they're a bit reliant too on I mean, obviously Rohit Sharma is in magnificent form and Virat Kohli is as well. Both were kind of got out in unlucky ways, I guess, run out in that second game at the Gabba. Are India too reliant on those two to actually provide the backbone for their innings?
No, I don't think batting's not their problem. Their bowling is what they've got to sort out, and they've got to be more aggressive. Dhoni's got to be more aggressive as a captain. He's got to be more proactive. He's got to start looking for wickets more than trying to contain Australia. Even with 300 on the board, twice now, he hasn't been able to contain Australia. So he's got to try another tack.
What about the use of spin then? Obviously India relying more on spin. Australia to this point have only used Glenn Maxwell and not for a lot of overs. Has that been a disadvantage to India on Australian conditions?
I think that India are probably ruining not bringing a more attacking spinner, say Mishra. Amit Mishra, the leg spinner. He's a very experienced bowler. We've seen leg spinners having quite a lot of success in the Big Bash, and I think under Australian conditions maybe that was a mistake for India not to bring Mishra, because Jadeja is very much a containing bowler, and unfortunately, I don't know whose idea it is, but Ashwin so far in the series has bowled more to contain than to get batsmen out. So Ashwin's probably the bowler who's more skilled to make the change to become more attacking, but I think they probably wish now that they had Mishra on the tour.
Now, for Australia, I mean, Mitch Marsh is coming back into the squad after being rested for the Brisbane game. Would you expect him to go straight back in as a swap again for John Hastings, perhaps? And I know that Australia are talking about changing the squad for the last two games. I think they might stick with the same squad at least for this next match.
I'd certainly have Mitch Marsh into the team, but I'm not sure that Hastings would be the guy I'm leaving out. I was pretty impressed with the way Hastings bowled. I suspect that, he had that shoulder operation a couple of years ago, and I think first season back, and that's natural. You don't immediately get confidence in the shoulder. But he looks to me the last 12, 18 months like a guy who has now got full confidence in the shoulder. He's hitting the pitch really hard. I was impressed with him. I wouldn't be in a rush to leave him out of the side.
Who would you replace Mitch Marsh?
Well, certainly it wouldn't be Hastings. I'd be finding somebody else to leave out.
And do you see a way for Usman Khawaja into the team as it is? Or Shaun Marsh certainly scored plenty of runs at the Gabba.
Well, Shaun Marsh, got a big score in the test and then got dropped. I don't think it would be fair to leave him out. And I mean, what you